Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
And just like that, welcome to day 8 of your Ramadan Quran journey. Alhamdulillah, we've officially passed the 1/4 mark of this beautiful month. Tonight, Allah opens up Juz 8 for us. And really, it all boils down to one single burning question that gets to the very heart of why you're fasting. Who is your Lord, and why do you worship Him and only Him?
So where do we even begin with this Juz? Well, it kicks off with a verse that is, honestly, it's just so powerful. It's one of those verses that can completely change how you see every secret moment of your devotion, every hidden act of worship.
Just let that sink in for a moment. Every single leaf that falls from every tree on the entire planet, He knows it. Every little seed buried in the darkness of the earth, every drop of moisture, it's all meticulously recorded in what He calls a clear book. So what does that mean for you, right now, in Ramadan? It means that when you're fasting all alone and nobody has a clue, Allah knows. That moment you fight that burning thirst while you're cooking iftar for your family, Allah records it. When you stand for prayer in the total silence of the night, it is written down with perfect clarity in that clear book. Nothing you do is ever invisible to Him, and absolutely nothing is ever wasted.
Okay, so once we've established that Allah's knowledge is absolute and all-encompassing, the Quran does something beautiful. It takes us on this incredible, logical journey with Prophet Ibrahim. It's really a masterclass in how the human heart and mind together search for something eternal, something that doesn't just disappear.
So picture this. Ibrahim is out in the dead of night. He sees this glittering star, and he thinks, okay, this must be my Lord. But then, it sets. It just disappears. And right there, his pure heart lands on this incredible principle. I do not love those that set. He's basically saying, my Lord can't be temporary. My Lord can't just abandon me to the darkness.
Next up, the moon comes out. It's even brighter, bigger, more commanding, but it follows the same pattern. It also sets. But here's what's so amazing about this part, Ibrahim's humility. In the middle of his search, he stops and calls out to the very creator he's looking for, saying, unless my Lord guides me, I'm going to be completely lost. He realizes that his intellect can only take him so far. He needs that divine guidance.
And then comes the big one, the final test, the sun, the greatest physical thing in the sky. He even exclaims, this one is bigger, this is greater. But even the mighty sun, the source of all our light and warmth, is just part of a system. It's not in control. It also sets. And this is the moment that leads him to the one final, inescapable conclusion.
He's seen it all. He's tested the stars, the moon, and the sun, and realized that no matter how magnificent they are, they're all created. They're all temporary. So he rejects them. He turns his face away from the creation and toward the only logical answer, the eternal, unchanging creator behind it all.
And this, right here, this is the finish line of his journey. It's a declaration of pure, undiluted tawheed, the absolute oneness of God. And isn't that exactly what your fast is all about? It's about turning your face, your attention away from all the temporary things in this world and focusing only on the one who is eternal.
So, once you've found God, what's next? You follow His path. Every single day, multiple times a day in our prayers, we ask Allah, guide us to the straight path. Well, guess what? Juz 8 gives us one of the clearest, most practical definitions of what that path actually looks like. Allah lays out this incredible framework for a just and moral life. It all starts with the foundation, worshiping Him alone, and then builds out from there. Be good to your parents, protect life, stay away from immorality, uphold justice. Think about it. Protect the orphan's property. Today, that means ensuring fair inheritance. It means supporting vulnerable children. It means managing trusts and charities with absolute integrity. It's timeless.
And get this, look at how this whole instruction ends, so that you may attain taqwa. That should sound familiar, right? It's the exact same purpose given for fasting in Ramadan. It's like following the straight path in your life and fasting this month are two different roads leading to the exact same destination, a state of true God consciousness or taqwa.
Okay, so now we're going to take a sharp turn. The narrative shifts, and it shifts dramatically, all the way back to the very beginning of time. We're going to witness the first confrontation between humanity and our sworn enemy, Iblis. The Quran gives us these details so we can understand the root of all sin and the nature of the spiritual battle we're in.
You know, the first sin ever committed wasn't just about breaking a rule. No, it was arrogance. It was that toxic thought, I am better than him.
This one spiritual disease is the source of so much pain and evil in our world. And Ramadan, it's the perfect medicine for that, because that feeling of hunger and thirst, it's the ultimate equalizer. It humbles every single one of us before our Creator.
And right after he's cast out, Iblis lays out his entire strategy, his war plan against us. He says he'll attack us from 4 directions. From the front, by making us anxious about the future. From behind, by trapping us in regrets about the past. From our right, by trying to corrupt our good deeds. And from our left, by making sins look good. But, and this is so important, notice the one direction he can't touch: from above. That vertical connection, the one we strengthen every time we make sujood and dua, that is our protected lifeline to Allah.
Now, to really hammer home how timeless this message is, Surah Al-Araf gives us what you could call a parade of prophets. We see prophet after prophet sent to different nations, all delivering the exact same core message. And that repetition is the whole point. It's not a mistake, it's by design.
First up, Prophet Nuh. For 950 years, through all the ridicule and disbelief, his message never changed. Not once: worship Allah alone. Then, the Quran takes us to Prophet Hud and the people of Ad. These were people known for their incredible strength and power, and yet the message to them was that same, simple, fundamental truth.
And the pattern continues with Prophet Salih and the people of Thamud, who could carve entire cities out of mountains. You'd think they needed a different message, but no. The core call remained identical, proving that this truth is for all people, in all times.
And finally, we get to Prophet Shuaib, and here we see a little twist. We hear that same core message, worship alone Allah, but then there's an addition, something specific for his people, who are known for cheating in business. He tells them to be honest, to give full measure and weight, proving that true faith has to show up in how you treat other people.
So after seeing this incredible, unbroken chain of prophets throughout history, the Juz brings it all right back home. It brings it to a deeply personal level, your direct line of communication with Allah through dua.
Allah tells us there are 2 kinda secret ingredients for a powerful dua. First, tadaru. It's not just being humble, it's that feeling of being completely vulnerable, of desperate need before God. And second, khufya, which means making your dua in private, in secret, where it's just an intimate conversation between you and Him. And you have to always remember the Prophet's promise. The dua of the person who is fasting is never, ever rejected.
And that's where we'll leave it for today, with this one final thought. The Quran says, "Indeed, the mercy of Allah is near to the doers of good." Right now, as you fast, as you pray, as you give, you're putting yourself in that category, the doers of good. His mercy isn't far away. It's right there, actively reaching out for you. The only question that remains is, are you ready to receive it?